Calum Hill has climbed to 119th in the world golf rankings and is currently number 1 on the Challenge Tour and has guaranteed his place on next year's European Tour. I met up with him after the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship to talk about the event and what's coming up next for one of the growing stars of Scottish golf.
Everyone's playing different courses, so my 2 rounds were probably a bit skewed compared to those that had already played Carnoustie because I hadn't played it yet. But say I was, tied 9th or something going into the final round, so that was rough. That was a good placement to be. So a good final round would have kept me in the top 10, and if I had really excelled in the final round, you could sneak up to top 3 or something. And I just had a bad one. Just nothing other than just a bad start that, with some challenging weather that I didn't play very well, and then that dropped me down to tie 26. But it's still fun, and obviously leading to next year it'll be a similar kind of situation as Austria, where I've played a course before that I'll be playing next year and hopefully feel comfortable there next year.
With 5 top 10 finishes, including 2 wins this season, coming in the Bank Open in Austria and the Made in Denmark event, and currently leads the Challenge Tour with 3 events to go. The
purses are getting a little bigger for Challenge Tour because it's the final 3 events. So there's 2 events in China a week off, and then the grand final in Spain. I've managed to be in number 1 spot for the moment, and we'll see after this week. If I go into China still leading, it puts me in a fantastic position, considering I've not played in the last 3-4 weeks. It puts me in a brilliant position to hopefully stay in that number 1 spot.
Calum has soared up the rankings after qualifying for the US Open in 2018 and has climbed almost 1,300 places in the world golf rankings in just over 1 year.
It is interesting to see where my name is in comparison to some guys that you have known for years, but it's just a way of hopefully progressing towards. If I do everything really well, you're just aiming for the top 50 is like the spot you want to be, because you get in every event, you're getting all the WCs, all the majors, so that's where you're aiming for. And if I do well over the next 3 weeks and have a nice start to next year, it might be within grasp for next year, so that's brilliant.
With his sights set on continuing his impressive form and rise through the rankings, Calum is also inspiring the younger generations to put in the time on the practice range. Craig Stewart reporting.